People Sparks, the second town meeting. The three town leaders called a meeting after these unpleasant incidents, the tomato throwing and the graffiti on the plaza and on the hotel wall. They met in the tower room of the town hall to talk. This is unfortunate, Mary said. I'm afraid these spiteful deeds will cause bad feelings to get worse on both sides. Wilmer nodded. Feelings are already bad, he said. These cave people, said Ben, are not as civilized as we are. People who will destroy 2 whole crates of tomatoes might do anything. We don't know for sure that one of them did it, Mary said. Come on, Mary, said Ben. I think it's safe to assume. And what about the people who wrote, "Go back to your cave" on the hotel walls, said Mary. The problem is, said Ben, we don't know who did that. But I must say that I think they were expressing an understandable frustration. These cave people have adversely impacted our way of life. The food we give them comes out of the mouths of our own people. We do have a bit of a surplus in the storehouse, said Mary, but why should we use it for them? It's our protection against hard times. Ben smoothed his beard and went on. I have a rule to suggest, he said. I think it would be best if the cave people didn't eat in the homes of families anymore. I think it's too hard on our families to have strangers eating with them every day. It would be better if the families simply hand them their food parcels when they arrive. They can eat somewhere else. Where? Asked Mary. Ben waved a hand in the direction of the river. On the riverbank, he said, or at the edge of a field, or on the road. I really don't care where they eat, he said, as long as they don't intrude on our households. Quite a few people have complained of the inconvenience, said Wilmer. The Pardon family seems to be the most unhappy. That's because they have that evil boy, said Ben, the one who threw the tomatoes. We don't know that he's the one who threw them, said Mary. We are as sure as we need to be, said Ben. So they voted. Should they make that rule? Mary voted no. Ben voted yes. Wilmer hesitated for several seconds, his eyes darting between Mary and Ben. Finally, he voted yes. I suppose this will make things better, said Wilmer. I'm sure it will, said Ben. We need to make it clear that this town belongs to us. This is our place, and these people are only here because of our generosity. I think we have made it clear, said Mary. We went to all that trouble to make a flag and put it up on the town hall. No doubt that will help, said Ben. Still, we must constantly reinforce the message. If they don't behave themselves, they can't expect to stay here even as long as 6 months. They've just begun to get used to the things, said Mary. They're not ready to leave. That, said Ben, is not our problem.